Jeep Willis Overland. Sad to report. Sold my horse trailer. Expenses of running the farm are too great, but all my animals were stolen by livestock thieves. It's quite a story. I'm always joking and kidding around, but this is no joke. This is no joke. My Caprice Gypsy Vanner, Coda's Joyful Whisper, paint quarter, 2,900-pound Brangus bull, Black Angus and Brahma buddy, stolen. And my wonderful, wonderful Isabel, Jesus donkey that we worked with, the neighbor, Chriselle, autistic children, the Airbnb next door. Every one of my animals was stolen by corrupt, horrible livestock thieves from Bakersville, North Carolina. They were run off from Bakersville for their practices, their horse thieving practices, and apparently have a trailer in Tennessee somewhere. And they sell their, well, the worst one is a 16-year-old, so I can't say their name because I believe he's being tried as an adult for stealing his neighbor's donkeys. Long short of it, I was away for about a month, well, more than a month. And this is how the story begins. My ex-wife, 7 years after the kids turned 18, decided she'd come up to the Bakersville corrupt courthouse and put fraud on the court. Saying I owe $12,000 worth of child support, which was a lie. Her mom, her corrupt mom, no education. Her name is Fatina Brahim. My ex-wife is Mina Brahim. No middle name because her parents were too stupid to give her a middle name. They couldn't think of one. Mina Brahim. Demonic, evil, satanic, Muslim, piece of cheating whore garbage. Puts $12,000 worth of fraud on the court a few years ago. I end up a month in jail for contempt. Then this year I got 2.5 months because my dickweed lawyer didn't show up. He cost me another month and a half. Don't ever get Steven Snyder if you live in the Mitchell, Avery, McDowell County area, because he's known up here as Fat Bastard. Literally, that's his nickname, because he is the laziest lawyer in town. He has his mommy calling sick for him. He did that to us twice. Jeep Willis Overland. He did that to us twice, had his mommy calling sick for him on 2 different court appearances. So anyway, long short, that piece of garbage, Mina Brahim, cheating whore, they get all the information 2 weeks before they put me in jail for contempt. They get all the information that Sarasota County Courthouse has nothing. Her nasty mom, Fatima Brahim, worked there for about 25 years in circus carny shit, put through all the fake bullshit for all the circus people. It was proven from the Sarasota County Courthouse and IRS that I don't owe the money. But still, even when I'm in jail, they're saying, oh, your ex-wife died of an overdose anyway. But long short of it, this corrupt courthouse, what's his name there, Hockaday, while I'm in Asheville Hospital, so the story gets better. I'm in Asheville Hospital. I end up in a coma for a few days and a week in Asheville Hospital. Apparently, I fell off 18-foot mezzanine and 18-foot concrete mezzanine in the jail and cracked my skull open. Ended up in a coma. 13 or 14 staples in my head. Let me tell you what pain is when you wake up from a coma and they say, we put 10 staples in your head, but we're 3 short, maybe 4. Can we put 3 or more staples in your head? Just say no. Damn, it was like a staple gun for putting up frickin' Visqueen or Tyvac on a house. They just shot a staple gun into my head. Anyway, I finally got my senses back, and so long short of it, while I'm in the jail and the hospital, Beth tries to sell the Buddy cow to these people from Bakersville that now live in a single-wide trailer in Wanna-Recton, Johnson City, somewhere in Tennessee. Long short of it, they come to see Buddy. She goes to town. She comes back. Every one of our animals was stolen. Now, we were able to track through. They were sold at, 2 of them were sold at a flea market. And our uncle, Wayne Ledford up here, he was able to track the people down. And then they were sold to Virginia. And the people in Virginia, I think they're horse flippers. They've got 2 of them, but our neighbor, Chriselle, would really like to see the donkey, and I'd like to see my horse, Caprice, but these people haven't returned our calls for a month. So we think they flipped them. Caprice Gypsy Vanner is a foundation mare. I have her papers. I hold her papers. Anyone else that has her now is unlawful. They bought at the flea market Caprice and Isabel, which are bonded from England. Those 2 babies are bonded, and they're bonded with my neighbor and all the people that stay at the Airbnb next door. We haven't been able to locate Buddy or Coda's Joyful Whisper. Sexton's horse, where we got Whisper from, they're looking. But anyway, so whoever the flippers that got them in Virginia, they won't return any of our calls. So apparently we think that our Caprice and Isabel have been resold. So I hold her papers for life. She is a stolen horse. And after 1 week of being in Asheville Hospital and coming out of my coma, I've had a few months to get my brain swelling down. I've hired some good lawyers in Asheville. So if you've got our Caprice and our Isabel, we're coming for you. Appalachian America. I like to call this God's country. I just think it's pretty disgusting that livestock thieves still exist in the 2000s. I've been since the Bakersville courthouse got my evidence from Sarasota and from the IRS, while I was in the hospital, they decided that they were going to change my child support in the books to North Carolina child support. I'm 62 years old. I finished my child support, 10 years ago. And this corrupt hockaday in this Bakersville courthouse has changed my child support now to North Carolina child support. And we don't even know if this bitch is even alive. When I was in jail and in court, they said she died of a drug overdose. So we're not even sure if this girl's alive. She's evil, pure evil. I don't know.